Hello everyone, it's your favorite realtor, Erica Hernandez with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate, Gary Green. I hope you had a fantastic weekend and a great start to your spring break. Congratulations to all the children and teachers, well deserved. You guys deserve this break and I hope whatever you're doing, you're enjoying it. I do want to apologize for being out of pocket for so long. I haven't made a video in a long time and I am truly sorry for that. I have been really busy. This month has just been a crazy start to a very busy real estate market. March is the first month of a very busy season. For me, I will be completing 4 closings this month, and that's a lot of paperwork and a lot of clients to answer to and keep track of. I was having a hard time with time management, but I hope to do a little bit better. And I'm so glad and excited to make this video for you guys today. So in the beginning of the year, I did make a vision board and it had a lot of my goals in real estate. What I started to do also was make vision boards for other aspects of my life. For example, I started making a vision board for my health and keeping track of my workouts. It's very interesting because when I do miss workouts, on those days on my calendar, I do put a sad face, and it truly is a sad face. One of my personal fitness goals was to fit in this really cute yellow bikini, and I told myself that I would look a lot better in the bikini by spring break. It's spring break and I don't think I met my fitness goals, and I went back to tracking all my workouts and I saw that I did skip a lot of days. And I think little things do matter, especially when you start to skip. I think you break the habit and those muscles just start to get really lazy, because when I start to pick up after a few days of not working out, I feel like I cannot run, I can't do anything, I have no endurance, and that's just typically what happens, and I hate that. So I'm gonna do a lot better for my next fitness goal and hope that every day I work out, or at least do something that day so that my body gets used to it. Maybe if I don't have a whole 30 minutes or an hour, I'm just gonna get on the treadmill for about 10 minutes and say that I did something for that day. But as I'm reflecting on my personal goals, I thought it'd be a great idea to make a video on real estate goals. I'm going to cover several sections of real estate and different goals that people can have, and so I hope you stay with me today. So this video today is going to be how to reach my real estate goals. My plan today is to help you be more comfortable and get you ready if you do have any type of real estate goals, whether it's purchasing your own home, purchasing investment homes, or doing anything that has to do with real estate. There are things to prepare you, and you don't reach the goal if you don't do what you're supposed to. Just like the example I just gave. I didn't reach my goal. I feel like I still look kind of chubby in that bikini. And so I didn't reach it, and I look back and I see why. Because I didn't hit those days I was supposed to be working out. Falling off track definitely did not work in my favor. So I want to make sure I get you guys ready and help you not fall off track and guide you through this process of getting yourself ready for anything related to real estate. If you would like to learn more about how to reach your real estate goals, please stay tuned. Don't forget to follow me on social media at Erica Houston Realtor on Snapchat, Facebook, and Instagram. I'd love for you to follow me, and I'd love to follow you back. Please send me an invitation. Okay guys, so let's get started on your goals for real estate. The first goal I'm going to address is the real estate goal of home ownership. This means, how do I get into a home and what kind of things do I have to do, and how do I stay on track? The first thing that you have to do in order to begin your journey to home ownership is to schedule a meeting with your local realtor. Of course, I hope that you schedule a consultation with me, and that's what I call them, a buyer consultation. And this is where we lay out everything. The beauty about working with me is that I do have buyer books that I have made on my own. I give to my buyers to keep them on track. If I sit there and just talk and talk for hours and tell you what to do, you're gonna go home and you're going to say, what? What did she say? I don't remember anything she said. So for that, I created this book, and everything we go over, you can revisit it at home. You can do checklists, and actually the front page of my book is a checklist. The first thing that's checked off, you will see in my book, is the buyer questionnaire. So the very first thing we have to do to find out how to help, I don't know how to help if I don't have any information. So what I do is I ask you several questions. These questions will start to help me decide how I should tackle this presentation. Every presentation I do is completely different. It's catered to you and what I feel your needs are. The great thing also is that as a teacher, I was able to take a lesson and change it for all kinds of learning abilities. And I do the same thing. I teach my presentation according to your learning abilities and definitely what your needs are. Everyone's needs are very different. My goal with this first step is to get as much information about you and your needs and how I can better assist you. Moving on to the next step. The next step obviously is the whole presentation, which has several parts. I'm not going to go over all of them right now with you. There are several things that I feel you should learn before you even decide, do I want to start this process now? Should I wait? Am I ready? You're going to be learning all these things as we sit together and talk, because you're going to actually verbalize what your needs are and where you are in the process. You may be further along than you think. Could be that you're not even ready. And my job is to get you ready, take you where you need to be. The most important part in real estate and getting a home is that you don't feel rushed. Not fond of being pushy to any clients that are not ready. I want them to be completely ready in all their financing and everything that's going on in their life. And I want to make sure that the process is as smooth as possible. Home ownership, especially if we do loans, is a 30-year commitment. I always make the connection that you're almost marrying this house for 30 years. So you're not going to push a relationship and get married right away, correct? So you don't want to do that with a home either. Since it's a big commitment, you shouldn't do it until you're completely ready. Although I'm not going to cover everything you should be doing, I am going to hit the highest points and the things that are most important for getting you ready to be a homeowner. Things you should definitely consider to get yourself ready is savings. You have to have some savings in your bank account. I say you have to have savings for two things. Obviously, getting into a home does cost money, so you need some savings to cover that. You also need savings to have as a backup for your monthly payment. If you had a rough month or something happened at work, you want to have some money saved so that at least you can pay your mortgage on time and not risk being foreclosed on a home. Very, very important. The other reason I say savings is because once you get into a new home, you start to realize that maybe this home is bigger than the home you were living in. And so you start to purchase furniture and purchase new appliances, and things may break. So now as a homeowner, it's a different ball game than being a renter. With you being a renter, a lot of times you can call the landlord and say, hey, this is broken. Come fix it. But with home ownership, you have to be ready for the unexpected. You don't know what's going to happen, and so you need to have some money saved up. Obviously, things like homeowners insurance does cover a lot of things that could possibly happen in your home, but we're talking other things that may not be covered by the home insurance. You have to be ready for these type of expenses. Okay, so let's say you have all your savings, you have saved up a lot of money, you have backup money, you have money for purchasing a home, money for purchasing appliances and other things, and money for emergency things that have to do with your home. The next thing you need to worry about is, how good is my credit? Credit is the most important thing when it comes down to getting a loan. The better your credit, the better the interest rate, and the better the interest rate, the more money you save. I can probably do a video on how to repair your credit or help you with some credit tips. But right now, I just want to address that your credit is very important. And although a lot of lenders can go with the minimum that I've seen, a 580 credit score, so you think, oh, I think I just made the mark and I'm ready to go. A lot of times what I tell people is, yes, you're ready, and yes, the loans will pick you up to give you a loan, but your interest rates are going to be high. You may end up paying more because your credit score is so low. So make sure you're working on your credit score. The next thing I recommend you visit when you're getting ready to purchase a home is to visit how you budget for monthly payments. This is very important. So if you are moving from possibly a home where you're renting to a home that you're going to be an owner of, you have to budget what a monthly payment could look like. If your rent possibly is only $1,000 at your rental, but obviously it's a really small place, it's just 1 bedroom, 1 bath, and you know that you want a bigger home with 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, what you should be planning, and this is the best advice I can give you. If you're currently renting, I want you to do this. So let's say you are going to be moving into a home and your monthly payments could be looking like anywhere around $1,500 a month. I understand that your payment is only $1,000 in your apartment, but what you should do is every time you get paid, however you handle your rental, go ahead and take out $1,500. If you're a person who takes out the money and then does a check or money order, I'm not sure how you do it, but to see if $1,500 fits your budget, I would take out $1,500, pay off your $1,000 for your rent, keep the $500 in your home, in your pocket, somewhere really safe, obviously, and go ahead and save that money so that you start to figure out what $1,500 feels like every month. And is this something I'm ready for? Do I feel comfortable? Do I still have spending money for food? Do I have spending money to go out and have fun? Am I still having fun with my life with having this bigger payment every month? On the bright side, everything you take out every month, let's say you do this for 3 or 4 months, and every time you took out 15, you only paid 1,000. You're starting to save for that down payment or closing costs or emergency money or even furniture money. So every time you're saving, it's actually good for you because you're doing 2 things. You're learning what does $1,500 feel a month, and also you're saving for the future. So this is the biggest tip I've ever given to people. If you're currently in a rental situation, just go ahead and play with that and see if you like what that amount feels like every month. Actually feeling and seeing that money come out of your account and you know you can't touch it. That's the greatest advice I can give you to get ready for being a homeowner. As you're doing all these things, you could start checking off on your checklist what you are doing to get ready to be a homeowner. If you feel like it's been 6 months, 1 year, or 2 years and you still don't feel ready, go back and see what you actually have done to improve your score, to improve your savings amount in your bank account. Once you see that maybe possibly you haven't done anything, that's a good reflection on, okay, I haven't actually done anything to be ready to be a homeowner. Being ready to be a homeowner doesn't just happen. Just because you waited a long time and now you feel like, okay, I think I'm ready now. You have to look at yourself and see, have I been doing the things I should be doing to be ready? Okay guys, I could go on and on about how to get ready to be a homeowner, but if you want more information, I would say just call me or email me and let me know when is the best time to sit with you and let's look at that 1-year plan, 2-year plan. How long will it take for me to get ready to be a homeowner? And I'd love to help you through the process, follow up with you and tell you, hey, I see your checklist. What have you done since the last time we spoke? I love keeping track of my clients' progress and seeing how they're getting themselves ready to be a homeowner so that when you come back to me and now we're ready to see some homes, I feel like I was there throughout the whole journey. Other small thing I do want to address is for real estate goals, people who have real estate goals of buying investment properties, I'm almost going to say the same thing. Make sure that you have money saved up, especially because if you're buying an investment property that you may want to rent, you need to budget every month. Can I afford to pay both mortgages, maybe the house I live in and the house I want to invest in? That way, if there is no one renting for a whole month or 2 months, is it something that you're going to be able to pay? Because you still have to pay every single month your payments. So almost the same rules apply with having savings and making sure your credit is really great, because depending on your credit is how much your interest rate is going to be for that investment home. Whatever your real estate goal is, I would love to hear from you and I would love to sit with you, discuss any more questions you have. I really enjoy what I do and I'm a teacher at heart, and everyone that works with me sees that and sees the passion I have and tells me that the whole process is so smooth with my help. Whether you're selling your home or purchasing a new home, I'd love to help you. If you know anyone at the office or in your family would love my help, I would really appreciate your referral. I assure you they will be in great hands. Before you leave today, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you see when I'm actually posting videos, and possibly shoot me a text if you see that I didn't post on my regular days every week. And that way we both help each other with reaching our goals. I hope that whatever goals you have and possibly had at the beginning of the year, you're doing something to reach them and checking off on that checklist everything you're doing to get yourself ready for whatever goal you made for yourself this year. Alright guys, this is the end of the video. I hope that you have a fantastic day, a fantastic spring break, and hope that you are having fun with your family and taking some time off from work if you can. I love to see all your posts on social media of all the fun things you guys are doing this spring break. I hope you enjoy it. Again, thanks for watching and taking the time to come visit me today. I hope you enjoy your spring break.